A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight. This is the Monday night edition of the show. It's the first edition of Sports Tonight for the week. And we'd like to start the show off tonight by saying congratulations, happy holidays to our Muslim friends. And as we always say, on days like this, we hope all the sacrifices of this day will help to impact on our life as a nation. All right, so once again, we're happy to have you, and welcome to Sports Tonight. Let me quickly introduce to you my partners on the program tonight. They will be with me from start to finish. From my immediate right, we're happy to have Toby Adepoju back with us on Sports Tonight. Toby has been crisscrossing the globe from Cameroon to Enugu, but thank God for joining mercies. Thank God Toby is here with us, safe and sound, in peace, and in good shape. Very good to go. Toby, welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
You went, you saw.
Yeah, we conquered.
Inspired the girls.
Yeah.
3 years ago, it was Onye that went to Namibia. Inspired the girls. You guys, I mean.
We've got some magic touch.
You've got some magic touch.
I handed over the betting to him.
You handed over the betting to him. Yeah. And then, of course, we need you to keep that betting because 2018 we are going to Ghana.
No, we'll do it.
Maybe the two of you will just go together so that you go with double impact. And of course, Onyewuchi is also on the show. Onyewuchi Nwachukwu is the news editor of Sporting Life newspapers, one of our best selling sports dailies in Nigeria. And we are always happy to have both Toby and Onyewuchi on Sports Tonight on Mondays, and sometimes Toby also comes around on Wednesdays. But guys, good to have you on the show tonight. There's a lot to talk about, really, on the program tonight. Of course, a lot of football in Nigeria to talk about. The Super 4, you were in Enugu, we'll talk about it. The teams are getting ready. The fixtures are out for the new season, but we don't even know when the new season is kicking off. But we have an idea. January, second week of January is being bandied around on social media everywhere, but we are not very sure yet because nothing official has come out yet. But we'll talk about it on the program tonight. We will talk about the Super 4. Toby was there. Rivers United won it. And as we speak now, they are on their way to Spain to complete what has been a very intensive pre-season tournament, pre-season build-up to the 2016-2017 Nigeria Professional Football League season. We will also be talking about the pre-season that held in Lagos. Sunshine Stars are shining. They had a good preseason and they are looking ready for the new season. So we will talk about all of that on the program tonight. We will, of course, take you abroad and fill you in with some other issues around international football as well, particularly UEFA Champions League. The draws were made, the Europa League, the draws were made. A lot of Nigerians are involved, and that gives us a lot to talk about. But let's start off the show tonight by talking about the feedback, how you can be a part of what we're doing on Sports Tonight. Well, I was almost going to forget this one. Channels at 21. It was a fantastic anniversary party we had yesterday. It was so inspiring. And we need to tell you that if you've enjoyed the first 21 years of Channels, get ready. There's a lot more coming ahead. You haven't seen anything yet. We're just warming up. All right, and once again, we want to commend the management of Channels TV and all those who turned up yesterday, who made it such a very successful event. It's in the mood of all of that we're bringing Sports Tonight to you this Monday. All right, so let's talk about the feedback now and tell you how you can be a part of the show. For feedback, we expect you to give us your thoughts, your opinion, react to all of the issues that we will be talking about on the program tonight, using those platforms that you see right there on your screen. For feedback, Twitter, Facebook, they are active and they will be very interactive tonight. So we want you to speak to us and talk to us and feed us back and give us your thoughts, your opinion, your ideas about all of these issues that we've highlighted for you on the program tonight. All right, so if you're watching for the first time, that's exactly what you need to do. Tweet at those and post your comments on that Facebook address, and we will be able to read them out to all those who are watching both home and abroad. Let's also tell you that you can keep track of all our top stories on our website, www.channelstv.com, as well as on youtube.com/channelsweb. All right. You can also click on that link, m.channelstv.com. If you want to view us on your iPad, your iPhone, your BlackBerry, you want to connect to your home for the news, that's how simple it is. Just click on that link and it takes you there. And you can also go a step further, download the Channels app for iOS, Windows, Android from their respective stores, and you are in the perfect place. Channels at your fingertips. And of course, you can enjoy everything right there 247. That's exactly where we want you to be, so that you can enjoy all that we're doing on the program tonight. And as you do all of it, you can also include where you are sending your comments, your posts, your tweets, your feedback. Tell us where they're coming from, just for us to be able to appreciate you a lot more on the program tonight. So let's go on very quickly. My guys are ready to go, fire on all cylinders. And let's just start with what is breaking news. First on the international scene, world scene, global scene, and then we'll take a look at what is also happening on the continental scene. Cristiano Ronaldo has been named the Ballon d'Or winner for 26. But wait, hold on. This is different now from the FIFA Best Male Player, which will be named in January. The Ballon d'Or is no longer a FIFA award. The original owners are back in charge, and they've named Cristiano Ronaldo as the Ballon d'Or winner for 26. That's a piece of breaking news. It was a year in which Ronaldo won everything.
Yeah, I think
he may not have played his best football,
yeah,
but he won everything.
About this time last week, Tony, a very influential newspaper in Spain squealed the information that Ronaldo has already won, the Ballon d'Or. And when you look at what he has achieved in the season under review, he helped Real Madrid win the UEFA Champions League. Not only helping, not only scoring, he scored the winning spot kick. You remember, against Atletico Madrid. Then he stepped up in the European Championship
history.
Yeah, and also helped his native country, Portugal, beat France in that final. And you saw what happened. He was injured, and he kept on cheering his national team.
Became like an assistant coach
to victory. So when you look at it all around, I think he deserves to be named the Ballon d'Or. The other contenders, Lionel Messi, very unfortunately led Barcelona to winning a double last season, domestic title. But the big one, and that was leading Argentina to international title. He couldn't do that. They lost on penalty shootout to Chile in the Copa America. Then Antoine Griezmann, the third contender, also got to the final twice of a major championship, the UEFA Champions League. They lost to Real Madrid in the final, and they also lost to Portugal, where Ronaldo hails from, incidentally. So it was very close, but it was always going to be Ronaldo to him.
All right, so congratulations, Cristiano Ronaldo. But the big one, as we told you, will be in January. It's now called the FIFA Men Player of the Year award. We'll wait to see if that will be an icing on the cake for Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's come home. Let's come to Africa very quickly and talk about another glamorous award. This is the BBC African Footballer of the Year award. It's also glamorous, but it's not the main one. It's not a CAF award. It's a big award, but it's not the one that CAF is involved with. This is the BBC African Footballer of the Year award, and guess what? It's the Algerian Riyad Mahrez who wins it, and I think it's deserved as well. Toby, what this guy was able to achieve, Player of the Year in the EPL, Leicester City doing the impossible, and then on the continent, he was outstanding for Algeria. They've been unbeaten until they met the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
I mean, interestingly, amazing year for Mahrez from the club side. No one expected that historical moment for Leicester City. It was a key figure. I mean, his performance was massive. He had a lot of quality, a lot of bite to the history. And I mean, Leicester City won the league title, like you said, on
on the national team level also, he contributed a lot to the Nigeria team until they met Nigeria. Were unbeaten for several games, and I mean, it has been an amazing year for Mahrez, and he deserves this award, and he will be looking forward to the to the main one, and also he's also team favorite to win that one. It doesn't come bigger for you when you emerge as the PFA Player of the Year in England, so he deserves this, and I say congratulations to Mahrez.
All right, so congratulations to the Algerian Riyad Mahrez for emerging as the BBC African Footballer of the Year award. We want to see if we'll be able to do a double in January. We'll be up against very tough opponents in the race to becoming the CAF, the Glow CAF Award winner for the best African footballer in January. All right, let's talking about awards. Let's just tidy up issues about awards on this segment of the show very quickly, and tell you that it's not blackout for Nigeria. It's not blackout for Nigeria. A number of Nigerians have been nominated for awards. 4 Nigerians, actually. Florence Omagbemi, and then you have Azizat Oshola, Kelechi Iheanacho, Alex Iwobi, and Nigeria's Olympic Eagles, the Dream Team, the Under 23 team, have all been named in the shortlist for awards by the Confederation of African Football, CAF. All right, so let me get your thoughts very quickly, guys. We're not the main one, but not the blackout for Nigeria, are you?
Yeah, I think it's a good recognition for some of the players. Oganeka Retebo scored 4 goals at the Olympic Games, quite historic, quite phenomenal. Kelechi Iheanacho, was very impressive for Nigeria in the qualifiers that we played. He scored a couple of goals. Then Iwobi opening his goal scoring account against the Chipolopolo of Zambia and Ndola. These are young players that have done so well. They have a lot of future, very bright future ahead of them. And I think this recognition, even if they don't go ahead to win the awards, the recognition alone is enough to motivate them. But when you look at the team of the year where the Olympic team was nominated, you might be tempted to say, okay, perhaps the other teams had a better, performance.
We're going to take a look at the categories one after the other, but we'll start with the first 2 before we go on a break. Then we'll come back and talk about 5 other categories. There are 7 categories in all, involving some of them involving Nigerians, and then we'll talk about the first 2, and then we will talk about the other ones when we return from the break. Let's talk about the Club of the Year, the CAF Club of the Year. You can see right there on your screen. This one, you won't get a Nigerian club. It was not a good year for Nigerian clubs.
Yeah.
You see Mamelodi Sundowns, who are CAF champions, league winners. Emo Bejaya of Algeria, TB Mazembe, Zamalek, and Zesco United. These are the nominees for the best of 2016 for the CAF Club of the Year in the Glow CAF Award. So no Nigerian club here. But guys, let me just get your thoughts very quickly. You don't need to explain. Who is winning this one?
No argument. The Champions League winner, Sundowns. I mean,
Mamelodi Sundowns. Oh yeah, you agree with him?
Brilliant for them.
Undoubtedly.
They are at the FIFA Club World Cup, and they lost out in the second round.
Yeah, expected. It doesn't count
the Japanese
much,
team.
but I mean, the performance in the CAF Champions League was massive, and I think they're top. They should
win. To imagine that this club had lost out.
Yeah.
And on the strength of the disqualification of the team that knocked them out, they went back and they won it.
They got into the championship, and from the first game, the manager talked about winning it, and they won it and they achieved it.
They were destined to be champions of Africa, and so we'll see what happens if they will click that one as well. Let's talk about another one, Coach of the Year. This is a little curious for me, the CAF Coach of the Year, the list of nominees, because why would you put Florence Omagbemi in the midst of these high-profile men? I thought there should have been a category separate for the women.
The question is that how many competitions are there for women? Are you going to single out Omagbemi
the African Women Championship
and return her unopposed?
Okay, for the women.
For the women.
No, but there was an Olympics. There was an Olympics. Yeah. There was African representation at the Olympics.
Yes,
you could have used that maybe. But is this fair? How can you put Amagbemi in the midst of Ibenge, of Congo DR, of Sredovic, Pitso, and of course, and the coach of Emo Bejaya? It's a really tough one. All right, let's pause and go for a break. We'll come back and still take a look at the other categories on Sports Tonight. Join us again.